Hi everyone and welcome back to Brainbox Unleashed. This is the third part of the chapter The Story of Indian Democracy from the book Social Change and Development in India. We've covered a lot of this chapter in the other two parts, and if you have missed them, you can click on the link appearing at the upper right hand corner of your screen, or you can click on the eye icon. You can also find the links to all of my videos in the description box below. So let us begin. In this video, we'll be covering Panchayati Raj in tribal areas. Many tribal areas have had a rich tradition of grassroots democratic functioning. We'll look at an example from Meghalaya. Meghalaya has three major ethnic tribal groups, namely the Khasis, the Jaintiyas and the Garos. And these tribal groups have their own traditional political institutions that have existed for hundreds of years. These political institutions were fairly well developed and functioned at various tiers, such as the village level, clan level and the state level. For instance, in the traditional political system of the Khasis, each clan had its own council known as the Darbar Kur, which was presided over by the village clan headman. Though there is a long tradition of grassroots political institutions in Meghalaya, a large chunk of tribal areas lie outside the provisions of the 73rd Amendment. This may be because the concerned policymakers did not wish to interfere with the traditional tribal institutions. However, as sociologist Tiplut Nongri says that these tribal institutions were not always democratic in their structure and functioning, and there were elements of stratification present in these institutions. These tribal institutions showed open intolerance towards women, and there were sharp distortions in the system which made it difficult to identify which is traditional and which is not. Now here we see how social change has affected traditional institutions in the society and society in general. We have learned in the previous chapters, right, how social changes brought about structural changes in the society and then some cultural changes, right? So this is an example of that. Now let us learn about Van Panchayats. Van Panchayats or village forest councils are unique community managed forest institutions. In Uttarakhand, women do most of the work since the men are often posted far away in defense services. Most of the villagers are still dependent on firewood for cooking. As you may know, deforestation is a big problem in the mountainous regions. Women sometimes walk many miles to collect firewood and fodder for the animals. To overcome this problem, women have set up Van Panchayats. Members of these Van Panchayats develop nurseries and nurture tree saplings for planting on the hill slopes. Members also police and patrol nearby forests to keep an eye on illegal felling of trees. The Chipko movement, where women hugged trees to prevent them from being cut, had its beginnings in this area. We have come to the end of today's video. I hope you have understood whatever topics were taught today. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to the channel. And if you wish to leave a feedback of any kind, just leave a comment in the comment section. Thank you for watching.